Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to set up the SubT Running Pace Guard data field on your Garmin watch. This is a great tool for runners using the Norwegian method or Norwegian singles method. It helps you to stay below your threshold with simple color signals instead of numbers or charts. Once you install the data field, open the Garmin Connect IQ app on your phone, find your watch, here my Forerunner, and go to my data fields under the watch settings, and now search for SubT Running Pace Guard. It's this one here. Now open the SubT Running Pace Guard settings. Here you can configure the metrics you want to use. Let me explain the most important ones. Lactate threshold heart rate in BPM. If you don't set this, the app uses your max heart rate instead. Max heart rate it calculates the zones based on the percentage of your max heart rate. And threshold pace, there you can set your threshold pace in minutes per kilometer. This helps the data field to know when you're running too fast. Treadmill mode. Turn this on if you're running indoors. It disables pace, power and breathing rate and only uses heart rate. Running power, if you have a power meter like a Stride or a compatible watch which measures running power and you want to use running power, enable this and set your critical power in watts. The app will alert you if your 30-second average power exceeds 105% of this value. I found this quite a good sweet spot and I exceeded 105% of my critical power always when I accelerated too fast especially at the beginning of the intervals. Breathing rate. If your heart rate monitor supports it, you can enable this and set your max breathing rate. This needs a bit of figuring out and looking at the intervals in maybe the intervals website, and look at your breathing rate during your intervals and kind of the sweet spot in your sub-threshold intervals. Display overlay. They can choose what you want to see on the colored background. If you like icons, or if you're colorblind, you can choose zone icons. I like it because it's simple and it works for colorblind athletes. And you can choose step labels. Their warm up, rest, recovery and cool down are displayed in the workout steps, which have this intensity setting, and you can choose trigger indicator. This shows which metric triggers the zone change. I found this interesting for figuring out the settings or figuring out why I'm in orange instead of green. Now once we set all this up, you can add the data field to your running activity profile, and now let's add the data field to your running profile. Go under activities, run, settings, and there you go to data screens, and there you can configure different data screens and add more. As you can see, I already configured my favorite data screen, which is pace and my Garmin data field. I found this combination quite useful, but let's add a new one. Custom data, and where we want two fields to be displayed. Choose field 1. Choose your favorite pace indicator field. You can choose the default Garmin one or one from the Garmin Connect IQ. store, and as second data field I select SubT Running Pace Guard, and now you can order the data screens. And that's pretty much it. Easy. Now when you run, the data field will show colors to guide your intensity. Blue means you're below subthreshold, or easy means you're below 70% of your max heart rate, so you're doing an easy or long run. Blue means that you're below subthreshold but above easy. You should speed up if you're doing subthreshold or threshold intervals. Green means that you're in the target zone. Orange means that you're close to your threshold, so you should probably ease off a bit. And red means that you've exceeded your threshold, so slow down, take it easy, and that's basically it. Now you can train smarter or easier with the Norwegian method. Try it out, and please let me know how it works for you. And the idea for this app came from my own struggles at the beginning. I often ran my intervals too fast and had trouble with good pacing. So I wanted a simple tool to help me and maybe others to stay in the right zone. And I'm always open to honest feedback and criticism. In my opinion, honest feedback is the most valuable one. So if you have ideas for improvements or find any issues, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to make this app even better for everyone. Thanks for watching.